Welcome back to part two. So, I was talking about this example for email the other time, and I said this is just an example. Sometimes this is like a very generic way. Many people that are reaching out to, they already know this particular way. That is why you need to, like I said yesterday, that is why you need to build your own sales identity so that you would always understand how to actually do your own thing in your own way. It can be dramatic. It can be just make sure that these people are not bored out. Don't just make sure that you're not trying to sell to them in the first few seconds. You're trying to show them that you actually have value to bring to their table. So in this particular example, says, "Hi, my name is Kia. I came across your business and I noticed you don't have a website set up yet. You build simple professional websites for small businesses at this thing, and I would love to show you what it could look like for you. Would you be open to a quick chat this week?" This is the normal script, normal pitch that people send to people. Very normal. A lot of people will not respond to this, but this is just a template. This is just a template to just give you a view of what it is. Specific observation, clear. I'm sure we all understand this now. The next one is social media DMs. This is when you start reaching out to them via Instagram, WhatsApp. So for instance, now you know you had to code call the person you saw on Instagram. You had to send email to the person you saw on Instagram, or you had to send email to the person you saw on Google. In this kind of situation, you message them directly on Instagram. Sure, you get. You message them directly on Facebook. In fact, Facebook is very popular for, all these social media DMs. Is very, very popular for that. And LinkedIn, yes, because we have a lot of founders there, a lot of startups and SMEs on this particular two platforms. So now, DM etiquette: sound like a real person, not a bot or a scam. This is very, very important. If you're sounding like a robot or you're sounding too stiff, they will know that you are not a real. They will be thinking, is this a real person or what? They'll not take you seriously. So you need to sound like a real person. And that is one mistake that a lot of people make in the beginning when they want to do social media code DMs. So we have keep the first message short. Keep it short. Like I said, in sales, you do more of questions. You don't have a problem with your question being long. Just ask a simple question. When they respond, ask another question. But note, always acknowledge what they say. If they tell you, it's not in every situation though. If they tell you that uh, it is expensive, in that kind of situation, you now start saying that, yes, I know it is expensive, kiniko kiniko. But sometimes you can say, it depends on how you put it, because there's no one way to sales, and what works for A cannot work for B. But sometimes you can say, it is expensive, but let me ask you, is it the cost or the price? The reason why you're asking this sometimes, then you now show them. If they say, they will be confused, some of them will be confused, they don't understand. You get? Some of them, because they don't understand. When I say, the price, I say, if you don't do this now, this is what you will lose. You will lose A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is what you lose if you don't do this now. And it will cost you more than this later. And it will cost you losing so many things that you could have gained when you do this now. So this is something that you would probably say later on. So always give a reason you are reaching out to this specific person or page. Always give a reason. These people don't know you. You need to give them a reason. In the first few seconds, give them a reason. In the first few seconds, I'm not saying you should sell in the first few seconds, but give them a reason to want to keep the conversation going. Then the last one, if they don't reply, one polite follow-up is fine. Don't message repeatedly. If you're sending repeated message, like I said, not too much message, one line question, wait till they reply. If, for instance, they do not now reply in 2 days' time or in 3 days' time, what you now do is to send a follow-up, and it might be an emoji. You can send an emoji that say, you just forget me like that. Or you can send an emoji that is waiting and crying, then they will laugh. Or sometimes you can just send a quick follow-up, maybe just a specific message that, I saw your content today, and I really love what you're doing. You get? Then they'll say thank you. This is your cue to keep the conversation going again. Okay, so best fit sheet. So we have cold calling. If you want fast decision, local and service businesses, good for that. Cold calling, fast decision. Me, I prefer cold calling because if I call you and we already talk and we are talking, you're hearing my voice, I feel like sometimes it quickens the decision making and it quickens whatever we want to do. Cold emails, we have formal or B2B, we have decision makers who read emails. People that are working in organization, companies, people who are always checking their emails. This is actually very good for them. Instagram and Facebook DM, visual brands, small business and active, like I said earlier, Instagram and Facebook, these are small business owners and startups. They are always active in these pages. Then WhatsApp, warmish leads. The reason why they say warmish leads is like warm leads, people that they already know you exist, they already know what you do. Most times it is not really advisable to maybe cold DM people on WhatsApp because a personal space. So sometimes it's for warm leads, or maybe somebody that you already called before, could call before, and you have agreed to set a time, then you reach out to them on WhatsApp. It can be like that. Referrals, quick to back and forth. Say understanding your prospect, very important. I feel like I have emphasized this in all what I have been explaining since. Who they are, what industry do they work in, photographers, what size is the business, is it small business owners or struggling? Like for instance, if you want to build a website now, most big businesses already have website. So our target audience might be small businesses, startup, SMEs, founders, shey you get people that are just coming into the business, or people developing businesses, businesses that are already making sales, that are getting visibility, but they don't know that, oh, this is time for us to actually have a website. Those kind of businesses. So who the actual decision maker is very, very important sometimes for you to know who the actual decision makers is, and all these things is when you actually do the research. So what problem might they have, and can you actually solve it? Sorry, don't reach out unless you are confident your services genuinely fit their situation. Very, very beautiful. Because if you do not do your research to understand your prospects very well, to know if they actually fit the solution that you want to bring to their table, then that is actually a very faulty outreach. That is a very, very faulty one, because you don't even know if they want it, and you're trying to ask them, do you have a website? You don't even know that they don't have a website. These are information that you could have known. Outreach without research feels like spam. Outreach with research feels like solution. The next one, your pre-outreach framework. So I'm giving you a framework. What you do, research, look into who they are and what they do. I can say you can find, okay, these are some of the places that you can find people: Facebook, Instagram. So you can go on Instagram and type hairdressers in Ibadan, hairdressers in Lagos, to bring out some people. What you have to do is to go to their page. When you go to their page, you would see what they are doing, watch few of their videos, just try to learn about them, learn about what they do. And if you see that, DM to book. When you see DM to book, that means they don't have a website. And most times when they have a website, it is displayed on their front page. Sure you get? That means they don't have a website. You can like one or two of their posts, just to let them see that, oh, there's somebody there. You get? You can do one of something like that. Then you can do that. You can check them on TikTok too if they are there. Just check everything. You can sometimes, when you do all this thing, you know that they are not working well on TikTok. You'll be exposed to some informations that you probably will not be exposed to if you did not dig deeper. So you research, you identify the gap, you now spot the specific problem that they seem to have. Let me say, the other time I told you I reached out to a hotel, and as I was reaching out as doing a website for them in the aspect of them having independency when it comes to websites, because they already have third party and their booking is going fine. In the other case, I reached out to a supermarket. When I reached out to a supermarket that was already doing well, people already know it's a popular one. What I was selling to them is scalability. That, imagine what having a website can do for them. People can order online from different states since they're in other social media. The reason why I'm telling you this is that in every scenario, there are specific problem that your website can actually solve for different businesses. It doesn't actually have to be about only sales. Exactly. So identify the gap, then confirm you can solve it. Be honest, is this really a fit? Be honest, is this really a fit? Yes, this is the problem. They don't have a website, and this website could create this scalability for them. People can order online, can make it easier, and they can increase their sales. You get, I just identify a problem and the solution to it, then reach out. Then what? You reach out. Then skip a step and your outreach feels like a random follow. Follow it, and every message has a reason behind it. So skip a step and it be like you're just following nonsense. You're just doing another thing. So you have to follow this framework. It is very important. Then finally, this is your assignment. This is your assignment, and this assignment is specifically to the Beast firm at large. So the Beast firm is a business consultancy that partners with small businesses, startups, and idea stage founders to build real strategy and structure and systems. That is what we do at the Peace Firm. Just a little hint because of your assignment. So now the task. You go on Instagram and find a small business owner who is complaining about low sales, low engagement, and low growth. This can be a warm lead or a cold lead. Can be somebody that you're already following, but you know that this person, they're always coming on, let's come and complain that there's no sales, there's nobody is buying from them. Those kind of people, that's your cue. And then do your research first. Understand what they might need. Understand everything you need to understand. Like I said earlier, then send them a real cold outreach message using the script on the next slide. Then try to move the conversation towards booking a free consultation. Note, this is not, even if you don't get to book or the person did not respond to you, you have not failed. I just want you to do the real practical thing. So now this is the script that you're going to use. Let me view it. So now the opener, you say hello, good morning or good afternoon. You see, hello, good morning, good afternoon. Since I don't know any one that you want to use, but is it that you use calling? Don't use emails for this one. Is that you use calling or you use social media DMs? But I would advise you to use social media DMs. So maybe your Facebook, or maybe if it's maybe a page that you don't really post like that, and it doesn't matter even if you post, it's just practical. So what you do is that good morning, they'll answer you good morning, or you say hello, good day, they'll answer you good day. Go straight to the point. If I could show you how you can skyrocket your engagement and start making more sales, would you be open to hearing about it? Listen, if I could show you how you can skyrocket your engagement and start having more sales, would you be open to hearing about it? Let them answer. Most people might say yes, most people might say no. But if they say no, that is your cue to ask why, because you need to know the reason why they said no. Then if they say yes, you say, we help small business owners like you build real strategy and structure to grow. Would you be open to a free consultation with our business growth strategies? Don't worry, it is completely free, no cost to you. It is very, very emphasize. It's very good. Just emphasize it is completely free. It's actually completely free. Then when they say, okay, no problem, you now say, what's a good day or time this week that works for you? If they ask for the time, if they ask for time, or then maybe they say Thursday, if they say Thursday, and I say, would 10 p.m. on Thursday, and with not 10 p.m. Oh, sorry. You can say, with 10 a.m. on Thursday work for you? They might say no. And that's if they say no, what you will say is that what time would be the best time to actually reach out to you on Thursday? Sure, you get. They might not tell you maybe 2 p.m. whatever. So if they not tell you 2 p.m. now, what you are doing is you are going to screenshot it. You are going to send us the. So I think the next page should have the submission checklist. So now that you have reached, you have booked the call. If you are not able to book the call, you can reach out to another person. You can reach out to as many people as you want. It's just practical. You can say you want to do more cold outreach. Sure, you get. So screenshot your assignment, screenshot the conversation that you had, then reflect. Did they reply? What worked? What didn't work? Then submit it before Saturday. And if you were able to book a free call, please reach out to the community manager or reach out to me directly to provide all information from that person. So you can get their email, just get their email so that we can send a reminder to them. So thank you. We have come to the end of this class, and I hope you really understood everything. I can't wait to see your assignment. Like, I'm really, really excited because you guys are going into the field. I'm really, really excited, and I can't wait to see your assignment. So see you in the live class. Bye.